morning. Daryl is different than most fathers. He doesn't work in an office, go to meetings, or wear button-up shirts. He especially doesn't wear suits colored according to season, like Jack Feldman. My dad is a carpenter. He wears torn-up jeans and a t-shirt every day. He rides motorcycles, has a long goatee, and is covered in tattoos. When I was younger, my dad would come to all of my events at school. He was there to watch me in every play, every sports game, and his favorite, every blue and gold day. However, I knew something was wrong. Every time he was at my school, he would always get rude stares and the occasional point. Parents would gossip about him all the time because he looked different than what they're used to. Surrounded by this gossip every day, I began to think that I should be embarrassed by him. I thought that people were judging me based on my dad. I didn't want to be seen with him in fear that my peers would judge me. I made my mom drop me off at school because I didn't want to be seen in his ugly work truck. My embarrassment lasted for about a year until I entered middle school. I then realized that there was absolutely nothing wrong with Daryl. There is nothing wrong with him not wearing a suit and tie every day. There is nothing wrong with him loving motorcycles and tattoos. What's wrong is the people who judge him. I am so ashamed that I was embarrassed by him. Daryl would do anything for me, and the fact that I was uncomfortable having him as my dad, simply because he looked different than other people, makes me feel terrible. If you ask any one of my friends about Daryl, they will probably tell you that he is one of the most mellowest dads out there, as you can probably tell from me referring to my father by his first name. However, they will also tell you that he is one of the most protective dads ever. I often think of him as the dad in the movie Taken. If anything bad ever happened to me, like getting kidnapped in Paris, I'm positive he would tear apart an entire city to save me. I know that he may look like he's in a motorcycle gang, but I promise he's not. My dad is one of the most caring, loving, and hardworking people I know. Because of my dad, I believe in getting to know someone before you judge them. The world today makes it really hard for our generation not to care about looks. Our perception is altered because mass media is so pervasive in our lives. It promotes looks that without a computer we are unable to achieve. People who don't fit the typical definition of pretty, smart, and rich are often rejected in today's society. It seems very hard for people in this day and age to accept others who are different, but I think people who are different are what make the world interesting. It's not fair to judge someone simply because they don't have the same taste as you, or because they look different. When people judge my dad by his looks, they only hurt themselves. They miss out on getting to know such a great guy just because he's tatted. Thank you.